down here in Medellin still with Adam Gilad, one of my friends, and down here we've been talking a lot about what he kind of discovered as the most attractive quality that a man can have towards a woman and can display in front of her. And we wanted to shoot a quick video to talk about it because I think it's an amazing concept. So I'll let Adam jump in and kind of.
Really cool, thank you. Yeah, hey everybody. We're having a great time. This is an amazing city, by the way.
If you haven't been to Medellin, you got to come down.
And by the way, I finished watching Narcos last night in Medellin, so how cool was that? So I got married really young. I got single at 39. I had no idea what I was doing. I was great with language. I'm a professional writer, screenwriter, all that stuff. So I was really good with online dating, wrote my first books about that, how to really speak in a language that women feel. And then it was like, wow, now I was meeting all these women. Then I had to figure out, how do I do this? Yeah. What do I do next? Because I was, married 17 years. And I really stumbled upon this concept of boldness or courage by mistake, because I started saying things out of nowhere that were just really powerful that I never would have done when I was married. I had that nice guy syndrome. And then I read a really interesting book called 59 Seconds. It's a compilation of university studies that show how to shift your inner state or shift someone else's inner state in under a minute. That's why it's called 59 Seconds. You don't have to read the whole book. The key thing for you guys, and the key thing that really struck me because it was so right, was the number one quality that turns women on is boldness, is courage. And they do all kinds of studies, including if there's a bridge in Vancouver called Katsilani Bridge or something. It's this little walking wooden bridge over a huge chasm, and they tested how much women felt attracted to the guy before versus after. They did the same thing with roller coasters. So danger is the same chemical stew for women, fear, as turn on. Very interesting. They're really close, which is guys have always taken women to scary movies, right? Because it brings them closer. So it's a little trick. But when you show courage, when you show boldness, when you state your will cleanly, women appreciate that. So what I've been doing for years is teaching how to bring boldness at these key moments with women. So the first moment you meet her, we all know, if you make eye contact, we call it the 3-second rule. Yeah. Everybody knows this, right? You don't kind of look at her from across the room and hope that she comes over to you. One woman I dated was actually a Playboy cover model, also had 2 advanced degrees, which is kind of cool. And she called me from a rooftop in Denver and she goes, "What's wrong with these guys? No, I'm sitting here, my girlfriend's even more beautiful than me. Nobody's coming over to talk to me." I'm like, I don't know. And it just turns them off. And then when she went to the elevator, she told me later, all the guys flocked and tried to get her number. It's like crazy. So boldness when you say, "Hi, my name is boom," right? And then if you're interested in her, state your interest. Don't play shy or hesitate, and don't play games and manipulate. What they really appreciate is someone who comes right direct, because they know the game. They know PUA stuff. They know what sleazy is, they know what manipulative it is. They're smart, right? So, and what they really like is when you just state your will cleanly. So I'll give an example. Really how I discovered this, there was a girl, she was young, and we were running around Sunset Boulevard having fun, breaking into parties and stuff. And we get to the doorstep, and she goes, "So what happens now?" So I said, "Here's what's going to happen," right? Which sets the tone. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to kiss you, right? Nice and straight. Don't have to worry about consent. She can say no. If she says no, I don't. I'm going to kiss you. If you like it, you're going to kiss me back. So what did I just do? I stated my will cleanly. Then I gave her agency. I gave her the right to, if she likes it, she can kiss me back. And then I took back the power. If I like it, I'm going to pick you up, throw you over my shoulder, carry you upstairs, and ravish you till dawn. She looks at me, and then I said, and if we both like it, we'll go to Hawaii in a couple of months, right? So there's a whole bunch of signaling in there that I'm in my power. I give you total respect, right? So there's none of this kind of creepy vibe, but I'm clean about what I want. So boldness and being really clean and clear about what your desire is without feeling bad about it. You get to desire what you want. You don't get to impose it on other people, but you absolutely get to desire what you want. And if you state it cleanly, women tend to really respect that.
No, yeah, and I've seen him, and some of the things he says, we'll be out, and there'll be a woman there, and something will pop out of his mouth. The first thing you're like, wow, did he just say that? But because it's such a natural for him to say, it's not a planned thing he said, he's not trying he's not using it as a technique, it's just a natural part of him. You can just see the woman have a split second of, what, did he just say that? And then they immediately kind of giggle and fall into it because it's him, it's the vibe.
It's playful, and it's not predatory. I'm not just doing it because I'm putting out value, as we often talk about. As a man, you want to put out value rather than have that predatory energy of trying to extract. Girls can feel a difference. Women can feel the difference, that predatory extraction. I got to get something from you to feel good. I cultivate feeling good, right? I like to have fun. I'll say funny things. Sometimes I definitely go, sometimes people get offended, but it's on them,
So you have an entire book on this idea of being bold.
Dude.
I highly recommend guys check out.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really funny. My son once said to me when he met one of my really hot, really beautiful, really amazing younger girlfriends, he goes, Dad, when you were married, you were really a pussy. And I was like, son, you were right. And so yeah, I have this book called 21 Laws of Boldness. Boils it down. It's free. You guys can have it for free. I also have this class called the 5 Make or Break Moments with Women and how to bring boldness to those moments. So learn this stuff, guys. This is the way forward. This is the way of a powerful, enlightened, happy, attractive, magnetic guy.
Yeah, we'll put a link below and also in the description of this video for those of you that I highly recommend check out the book, because I've seen it in action, powerful stuff, and it's also a more fun way to live.
Great way to live.
I highly recommend
Clean.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys.